Grand Zoning. This is Whitney the Advocate, and I'm out here advocating for my sunshines. So I just want to tell you again that I am not a professional. I am just a parent who's out here advocating for her children, who has learned so much in a short period of time. Two of my sons actually are on the spectrum, and I found out some things that worked in my household. I spoke to professionals as I'm, in this journey with my son, or sons rather, and they actually thought that I'll be a good poster parent to maybe help other parents in some of their struggles at home. Again, my children are not in school as of yet. I've been doing a lot of homeschooling, a lot of different things to help them in some of their struggle areas. And I'm here to help you. And hopefully the things that I wrote down, because like I said, I have notes. So you're going to have to bear with me. I may not always give you that camera eye to eye because I'm reading my notes. If not, I will forget them. Again, things take time. Have patience with yourself and have patience with your children. I promise you. Consistency will definitely bring a change. You will see a change in the children. Okay? So right now, the subject for today is potty training. Potty training, potty training, potty training. Whether I'm on social media platforms, whether it's with the people that are actually in our lives to help my sons in their journey, they actually say that other parents are struggling with potty training their children. And I personally, thankfully, can humbly say that that was not a struggle for myself. And these are some of the things that I did to help my kids with their potty training. So bear with me and my notes. So, have a time schedule. Time schedules are very, very important when you are trying to help your children with potty training, whether they're boys, girls, I don't care. But yes, timing is very important. So, let's see. Restricting their fluids before bedtime and nap time also was very beneficial. I don't know. I want to say that I did it maybe like an hour before their nap time, like an hour before nap time and bedtime. Again, maybe you need to, now I'm not saying don't let your child go 3 hours before bedtime before having something to drink. That's not what I'm saying, because then we're going to have dehydrated children. No. I'm saying maybe like an hour before, bedtime and nap time. Purchase padding underwear. So, whether they're characters, they have plain ones. You can go on any social media platform, or in the stores. They're actually in the stores too. Walmart's, whatever, eBay, wherever you shop and you find them. I believe they come 6 in a pack, possibly 10 in a pack. I'm not sure how they do it anymore, but they were very beneficial. I only put their pull-ups when it was time to either go outside itself, when it was time for the actual nap, and it was time for bed. It worked for me. Again, for me, it may not work for you, so don't come at me, okay? Always ask them if they have to use the bathroom after they eat a snack, they eat food, breakfast, whatever it is that you're giving them. Always have them in that rotation. If do you have to go to the bathroom? Hey, do you have to go to the potty, guys? Just ask them. Sometimes they might say yes. Sometimes you might get no response. It's a parent. We have to teach our children. And for me, I actually allowed my children at some point to actually, in our household only in the house, in our home, did I allow my children, to not have on their underwear at all in the house. I don't know. For me, I just thought that maybe them actually having the experience of not having any underwear on, any pull-ups on, just them and Mother Nature, that maybe they would begin to understand their body. Like the sensation, like, hey, whether they are like, excuse my French, like, urinating on the floor, and they're like looking down like, what the heck is that? You want your children to understand their body so that they then, it can just start to like say, hey, what is that going on down there? If you have the underwear on all day or the pull-ups on, they're not going to understand that concept. That's just my opinion. They're not going to understand that concept. So yes, my children would tear up a floor, like how you get little puppies and you have to train them and things like that, and not peeing on the pad. Now, I'm not saying I'm comparing our children to animals. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, for example, how little puppies might miss the mat. They might go on the side of it. But yes, my children, they pee on the floor, the carpet. But guess what? I didn't get upset. And neither should you. Don't get upset. Accidents. We parents, we have accidents. We mess up. But your children do too. And they will. Do not get upset, please. Let's see. Have everyone in the household engage in helping with potty training. Everyone take a turn so that you don't feel exhausted. Mom, dad, cousin, brother, whomever is in your household and you feel comfortable with them helping you with your children or your child, yes, have everyone in rotation. Have a schedule. It works. Oh, it works. Let's see. Also, if you have sons and dad is in the home or your spouse is in the home, ask dad, hey, maybe dad can show him, hey, this is how, boys go to the potty. And mom, you have daughters. I don't have daughters. I don't have a niece or anything like that. So obviously it's going to be a little different, but take your daughter to the bathroom and say, hey, this is how mommy goes to the bathroom. Sons, fathers, this is how boys go to the potty, That's just what I did. Like I say, you can skip that part if you don't think that's something that works for you. Fine, so be it, Let's see. Allow them to get familiarized with the process is actually what I put, which I just said back a couple steps ago. Like I say, just make it a routine. The more you make it a routine, the more your children will get customized and, they'll get it. Children, in my opinion, work great with routine, with structure. It's very important. Again, it worked in my household. It may work for yours. It's up to you. Oh, I also brought protective plastic for their mattresses. Well, at the time, they had the toddler bed, so like they had the toddler mattresses, which are like that material, that was just like easy wipe off material. But naturally, they are in like bigger boy beds now, so they're protective mattresses. Those little plastic things you can buy and you can cover over the mattresses, because yes, they will pee the bed. Now it's up to you. You don't have to. Again, wherever stores you shop at, look for them. They're not that expensive. I think the most I've seen them for like maybe $15, but again, it depends on the size of your bed. But they're in twin beds. They have their own beds, so I think it was like, I don't know how much it was. It's been quite some time. Things have changed with the inflation, so what I paid and what is the price now, I'm quite sure it's completely different. Oh, I also had like the potties, the actual like little potties. I actually brought the potty seats. So it's like little small, like little circle seats you put on top of the like seat, like an insert, because obviously our taller seats are obviously bigger than our little children's bodies. So I brought those as well. At the time when I brought it, they were really into Mickey Mouse. So I happened to find a Mickey Mouse thing, so which encouraged them to go to the bathroom, Sometimes you have to, do a little psychology, if so, to help them, encourage them to go to the bathroom. But please, 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 parents, guardians, whomever you are, your title is to the children, do not spank them. Do not punish them. Don't make them feel bad for wetting the bed, wetting themselves, wetting the floor. Don't. You want to encourage them. You want them to feel comfortable, to even come to you and say, hey, I need to go to the bathroom. Now I know some parents have children don't talk. Now, I don't know how that might go because I personally don't have that experience, but if you have a way that your child can communicate with you, whether it's a sign language, maybe that's a good idea. Try a sign language. I'm not familiarized with sign language, but if you maybe have a sign language and you can teach your children like whatever the sign language is for potty, potty, maybe you can do that. Implement that in your household. Maybe there's a picture. Maybe there's something that you can do for your child. I believe they have like tablets now where it can talk for your children too, possibly. Maybe there's some type of picture there that they can use to let mom, dad, whomever know the caretaker is that they have to go to the bathroom. But don't spank them, please, because I see people get frustrated if it hurts and actually